I extend a warm welcome. Good evening, everyone. I extend a warm welcome to everyone present here. I find immense pleasure in introducing our honorable speaker, Mr. Jitin Chawla. We are really thankful to him for taking the time out to enlighten everyone present here with his knowledge and wisdom. Mr. Jitin Chawla is an MBA graduate from Faculty of Management Studies, which is one of the topmost business institutes of India. He's the founder and director of North India's topmost career counseling and study abroad firm, Center for Career Development, which is located in Delhi. For 5 years, he has worked with multinational companies like ICI and North India's largest media group like Hindustan Times, till he discovered his knack for entrepreneurship. With the aim of providing simple but detailed and scientific career counseling, Center for Career Development started on its own journey of transforming the lives of talented students by guiding them on the correct career path. Mr. Chawla's love for reading, unbeatable passion for public speaking, zeal for creativity, clubbed with a charismatic personality, has made him extremely popular and influential among students. As a result, within a span of just 16 years, Mr. Chawla and his dedicated team have already conducted more than 18,500 workshops and 260 career fairs in schools and colleges. On the socially responsible side, he has worked with NGOs like Smile Foundation, Can Kids, Palna, SOS Children's Village of India, as well as associations like Maheshwari Samaj, YMCA, Delhi Malayali Association, etc. Additionally, career meets have been organized with Rotary clubs and a few government departments like SCERT. He's a member of National Career Development Association, United States of America, and actively participates in international conferences in various countries. Moreover, he's also an editorial advisor for Tides, a journal published by Transitions Group, United States of
Hello, everyone.
America. I now request Mr. Jitin Chawla to take over and enlighten the audience on the career path of many students across India.
Okay, great. So I think, Ribu, can you just see if I'm loud and clear? Hi, everyone. So good to see a lot of you. Gagan, Kushi, Varun, Tanmay. Oh God, Tanmay is back. Okay, great. So, guys, today the objective is to understand applications and what are the opportunities abroad. I'll go through a small presentation. I'll talk about some places. Traditionally, Indian. Hello, Mehak. Hello, Shaurya. Hi, Varun Chawla. Chawla Khandan. Okay, so traditionally, Indian families, when they come to us, we all speak about four clear cut options. People are talking about US, UK, Canada, Australia. Of course, I'll speak about it, but we'll speak about other options also. So let's quickly understand. Hi, Ravleen. Hi, Piyush. Hey, Kanishka. Arnav Chawla. Another today, I think we've got a lot of Chawla Khandan present here. Hi, Vani Gupta. And Varun, what got it? You got admission, is it? I'm sure a lot of you have got good admits and you're doing well in life. So today the objective is to share with you guys a lot of opportunities. I have a small PPT which I'll be using. Ribu, if you can put up that PPT, that'll be good. Mr. Ribu, you're there. So we'll just quickly, shortly put up the PPT. Last year, guys, I traveled across. I started off from in March. I started with Frankfurt, then went to Munich, then Stuttgart, that was Germany. Went to Zurich, Switzerland, visiting universities. Yeah, lest you have it otherwise. So I went. No Chavla's class, is it? Oh God, Varun. So I would share some experiences, and I did a lot of Europe. In fact, subsequently in September, visited I started off from Copenhagen in Denmark to Sweden, did Finland, and then coming back Austria, then Prague, and then I kept on discussing. So, guys, uh, I'll just share a couple of things because a lot of things struck me which I felt that people students didn't know. Yeah. So I met up with students at Frankfurt Institute of Finance and Management, which is a top institute in Germany, where everything is in English. But for internships and all, you obviously you need to know the German language. Yeah. Charles University is quite good at Prague. Charles is, almost I think almost 1300 something, 1324. Yeah, that's how that university is. Good evening, Ashwini. Is Indian psychology degree valid in USA? Shibya, if you have done good research, then they will take cognizance. Otherwise, not so much. But Charles University is very good for MBBS, Vani. Uh, Charles has an entrance exam, and the cost there is about 10.5 lakh per annum. That's how Charles University's cost is. Revo, if you can put up the PPT, we can start immediately. Are we ready with the PPT? So, guys, Charles University Prague is an old university. In fact, I was just I had finished my conference in Prague, and we had 1 day free, almost 1.5 day, and I was just going to the chocolate factory. Prague is known for its chocolate factories, which are in the middle of the town, kinds. जैसे हमारे यहाँ चांदनी चौक होता है, something like that. So I was going there, and while going on the way, I got off the a metro kind of a thing they have, and I just saw Charles University. I walked inside, spoke to the information's office. They put me in touch with a bio person. I want to check more on bio courses. Yeah. Is University of Barcelona, Spain good for BBA? So Spain has very good institute called IE Business School. IE Business School. They have very good law courses also, and this also. Barcelona, honestly, I'll have to check. Yes, we'll cover UK universities also, Shweta Singh. You'll have to just wait for some time. We'll cover UK universities also. So maybe I can just open up my own screen. I think my team is having some difficulty. So just give me a moment, guys. I'm just opening up a small presentation on my own screen. Where is the presentation? Yeah, I got my PPT. So this is admissions abroad. It's taking a minute to open up. I'll have to open up with Google Slides. Yes. Oh, it's taking a minute to open up. So, and then we'll discuss about applications all across, right from US, UK, Canada, Australia, and so on. Okay. And finally, the presentation is open. And now I just need to share the screen. My team members are running from here to there. That's how this, oops, where is my screen gone? StreamYard, yeah. Share screen. Share. Can you see the screen, guys? Okay, you can see my screen, but I am reducing the screen. Just one moment. I'm just setting up the screen thing, guys. Be patient. Yeah. I hope you all can see it. Okay. So this is the PPT, and I'll just start off with the country analysis thing. Why study abroad? A lot of people ask me which is better, abroad or India. I just had a girl from army school, and she was asking me the same thing. So definitely abroad is better. Why? It's a new culture. Education wise also, India is still theoretical. Outside is more practical. Enhanced career opportunities because you can get better responsibilities at a younger age. You study with 50 countries, people from 50 countries. Your teachers from 14, 15 countries. So your mind horizons expand. You have unique life experiences. My students in Europe, other places, they travel a lot while doing their graduation. Hot destinations, of course, Canada, Australia, Singapore, UK, US are considered to be hot destinations. But then we should open our mind to other destinations also. Finland is really upcoming. Why? Because Finland has a lot of jobs. Finland has good jobs, guys. Czech Republic, Prague. Why? Because English speaking country. I should also have mentioned Netherlands here. Netherlands, University of Amsterdam, Twente University. These are again very good universities which you can look out for. Ireland has very good public universities, government universities. Indian parents, when they come to my office, they all ask, is there a good government university? I say yes. So check out good government universities like you can check out Trinity, Dublin, National University of Ireland. Yeah. Estonia is a good country for people looking at cybersecurity, one of the top places in Europe to take up cybersecurity. Latvia again for IT, computer science, even finance courses. Yeah. If some of you have not heard of these countries, on YouTube, go and search Indian students in Estonia, Indian students in Latvia. You'll understand what I mean. Yeah. Okay. Some unique courses you can see all across. For example, bioinformatics. Now in India, it is difficult to get this course. I know of only JP which does a BTech bioinformatics without mathematics. Yeah, but outside I can get a lot of universities in bioinformatics. So UCLA is just a point in comparison. Computational linguistics, by which you can use voice command to interact with machines, like we do with Google Home or Alexa, available in Indiana University. Cosmetic science, fashion management, criminology, Sam Fraser University. Forensic science, design, games, yeah, RMIT University. Similarly, Masters of Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Brand Management, Supply Chain Management, Computational Finance. Yeah. So a lot of innovative programs outside. Genomics, for example, Bologna, very old university in Italy, not so expensive. It's a public university. Yeah. I think it should be in the range of 4 to 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs per annum. Sweden is known for its governance courses like open e-government, which our government is also trying to do. Eco technology, what is kinesiology? Kinesiologists, they understand muscle structures, they understand gymming, they understand gym injuries. Yeah. So you can see University of Regensburg in Germany. Of course, even if you're looking at Canada, it's there in University of Toronto, University of Waterloo has it. So any of these we could look at. Okay. Data Sciences, Technical University of Munich. Okay. So these countries like Finland, typical cost of education 6 to 8, 9 lakhs at the most per annum. Tuition fees. Of course, staying living is additional, but itna tuition fees में तो हो ही जाएगा. Similarly, if you look at France, Sciences Po, typically range of tuition fees 5 to 7 lakhs per annum. Germany TU9 is almost free of charge. You spend 50,000 to 1 lakh in student association fees and all. Private universities like Frankfurt Institute of Finance and Management, Munich Business School would be in the range of 10 lakhs per annum, which is also not much. Even in India, there are universities now charging 10 lakhs per annum, like Flame, like Ashoka. Yeah. So if rather than staying in India, I would rather go to Germany and study in a private institution in English. So Frankfurt Institute of Finance has good placements, 2.5 lakh per month. I do Ashoka, I don't get. I'll get a placement of maybe 30, 40,000 rupees per month. Yeah. For some people who are inclined towards fine arts, design, Austria is good. Check out University of Vienna. Sweden can be very good for IT, computer science, for eco technology, for governance courses, for management courses. Check out Stockholm University in Sweden. Check out John Coping. Yeah. Italy can be very good for design, very, very good for creative courses. Prague, all across. Check Technical University for IT, computer science. Charles University for bio related, even MBBS kind of courses. University of Economics, Prague, 3.4 lakh per annum. Wow. Yeah. So these are all value for money countries, which we all can check out. How do I check university rankings? By looking at QS Word ranking, news ranking, Times Higher Education ranking. Yeah. So you can keep on checking out rankings to understand. Don't be led by popular thinking. Don't people come to me and say, look, everyone is talking Delhi University. I say, fine. A Delhi University will be ranked like 500 to 700 in the world. 500 to 700. Yes. Please look at rankings. Yes. So if you're going to Finland and you're getting the words 300th rank university or in top 300, so it's a good buy. It doesn't mean a lot of people, if I go outside, I'll go to top 10 only. Why? Why not top 100? In India, you're ready to go to a university which is 700th. Yeah. So please try and understand this. In terms of innovation, how countries are ranked, Finland is on the top, followed by UK, Australia, Sweden. So these countries, they're doing amazing stuff. So check out Finland. Finland is really upcoming and a lot of jobs. They don't have people to do the jobs. These countries, a lot of these countries have negative growth rate of population. So that's how the challenge is. Okay. Uh, of course, I can look at Singapore also. Singapore largely it is marks. Singapore largely it is marks. So why? Because uh, Singapore, Singapore it becomes difficult. Uh, Okay, I'm getting a lot of questions on the side. I'll just take questions, guys. Just wait for a minute or so. Yeah. Now finally the screen share is on. Okay. So Singapore. So Singapore. I was telling you NUS, SMU, NTU marks. NUS, NTU 97, 98%. SMU 94, 95% kinds. Yeah. But still, what I'm hearing right now is getting jobs in Singapore is becoming difficult. So that's a challenge. Germany might not be a great option for corporate law, but uh, maybe I mean you need to be really really fluent in German if you are even thinking of doing law. So Austria, there are a couple of good courses. Check out University of Vienna, which is a Sarkari university. South Korea can be a good place to study. Technology, any place can be a good place. Finance, any place can be a good place. And somehow we Indians are good in English, so we can even go for languages also. चार्ल्स यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए भी प्रोफाइल बनानी होती है नहीं यू नीड टू क्लियर देयर एंट्रेंस वानी एमबीबीएस के लिए ज़्यादा प्रोफाइल नहीं एंट्रेंस क्लियर करना पड़ेगा उनका IT colleges all these countries Arnav Chavla have IT colleges whether I go to Czech Technical University Prague I go to if you're looking at Canada University of Toronto UBC Vancouver University of Waterloo McGill all of them have IT computers SPG and where Ishita and after 12th after graduation Keshav, today is a specific this thing on study abroad. You can check out my video on YouTube on commerce-based careers. You'll get everything. Mohammed Tabish, travel and tourism have brought cheap country or value for money. I'd rather call it. So maybe I will think of New Zealand. Why? Because travel and tourism is quite hot, quite a big destination. और अभी भी न्यूजीलैंड ऐसी कंट्री है जहाँ बिल्कुल भी कोरोना नहीं है खत्म कर दिया उन्होंने कोरोना को सो न्यूजीलैंड में अगर देखोगे सो यू कैन गेट गुड कॉलेजेस चेक आउट ऑकलैंड यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ ऑकलैंड ओटागो सो यू कैन गेट these colleges and if you have decent percentage you can get it otherwise दुबई भी जा सकते हो travel and tourism के लिए दुबई also you can look at yeah accounting courses in Canada can be undertaken if you're looking at after 12th then bachelor's program can be there. Best country for MIM. It depends on like top institutes. So HEC Paris is good if you get a Hema Kapoor. If you get a GMAT of 700, you can look at HEC Paris. You can look at ISEC in France. You can look at University of Saint Gallen in Switzerland. मतलब यूरोप में MIM काफी अच्छा चलता है. I'm a first year becomes from Hansraj College. That is my college, Shaurya Bhatnagar. I also passed from Hansraj. You know the love triangle in the canteen. If you want to get into Wharton kinds, I would want you to do a research project. So it can be a research on I don't know finance something. It can be uh, it can be a project which gets published. Maybe you can collaborate with a faculty member and then build up on it. Alternatively, I would look at you doing internships in India and outside India. Check out firms like Connect 123 or Global Endeavors, which can help you in doing uh, like an internship abroad, volunteership abroad. Varsha Bhole, fashion management course like NIFT has it in India or outside India, depends which country you want to go. You tell me the country, I'll tell. Like UAE, London is pretty good. How much total budget? Parth Podar, it is like 10.5 lakh रुपए साल का plus 3 lakh रुपए रहने खाने का. So maybe 14 lakh per year. Do I need to learn French? Later on, you can. Initially, MIM will be in English, but once you are there, you'll learn French also. But problem nahi hai. I want to go to US for my bachelor's degree. Will it be possible to go in September if I give my SAT in March? Agambir, if you're going to go this year, you don't need SAT. Most of the universities have removed SAT option. Yeah. Mohammad Tabish, look at IITTM. South Korea for fine arts. I'll have to check the exact university. Bushra, you can just check and let her know. Arti Bishnoi is asking South Korea for fine arts. I really love. Arti Bishnoi, you'll have to tell me the latest album of BTS. If you're not knowing it, you are not allowed entry in South Korea. They are crazy about BTS. And if you're hearing BTS for the first time, I mean, think of something else. Courses to pursue in Canada after English honors. I'm sending a girl for a teaching course. In fact, I have somebody who's there enrolled with me, whom we are sending for a teaching course. You can do a teaching course and get very good teaching jobs in Canada. Is INSEAD a good college? INSEAD needs experience, Shaurya Bhatnagar. How much experience do you have? INSEAD sun to liya hai tumne. It is one of the world's top colleges. So it needs typically, I'll have to check the latest, but I think an experience of about 3 plus years, maybe 5 years. South Korea can be there for business. Miss Bushra will just tell you. University of Amsterdam is quite good for masters in communication. Best country to study engineering is too vague question, Akhilesh Kumar. You'll have to define targets of this. सब हर country अच्छी है यार. कनाडा भी अच्छा है, यूके भी अच्छा है, सस्ता करनी है तो एस्टोनिया भी अच्छा है, depends. B is the new album. Oh, Mehak. Okay. Are you a BTS fan? Even I have some friends in Korea as well as Philippines and China who are crazy about it. They refuse to talk to me if I don't start off with BTS something. Yeah. After Dynamite, I think we all were blown away. They're crazy about BTS. That's how it is. BBA in Canada after 12th, good university. Arabli Ayurvedic. Please give me something for my throat. I have to keep on speaking. So, Aravali Ayurvedic, University of Toronto, UBC Vancouver, University of Waterloo. These are like the topmost universities. Economics and business management courses in Australia. Check out University of Melbourne, which is the topmost. You can look at ANU, University of Sydney, RMIT, Monash. So you'll have business management courses. Can I do CS engineering from foreign instead of IIT? Can I do CS engineering from foreign instead of IIT? Yes, of course. You should do it from foreign if your parents are ready for it. Yeah. Manchester and Bristol for economics. So Manchester is a pretty good university. You can go for it. Both are good actually. Physiotherapy, Bushra Bano will be answered by Bushra Irfan Ahmad. Bushra Bano का question देख रही है Bushra. You can look at the smile which Bushra has now because Bushra Bano you came in Bushra Ahmad's life. That's what the story is. Physiotherapy she'll answer. आयुष राणा हाँ कर सकते हो आयुष बजट कितना है यार व्हाट बजट्स आर यू प्लानिंग कंठ सुंदर सुधर बटी अरावली आयुर्वेदिक मेरे को भेजोगे नहीं यार तुम तुम्हारे पास मेरे को लग रहा है प्रोडक्शन है या कुछ है चलो मैं लिख लेता हूँ फिर भी थैंक यू फॉर द दिस थिंग कंठ सुधार वटी ओके biotech courses are available after it we'll be presenting about it Australia or Canada for CS which is the best Canada if everything else is fine Canada has slightly better this thing than Australia. Bachelor's in accounting in Canada, what is the average fees? Pranav Gaur, if you're going to go to a college like Sentinel College and a couple of others, the fees is 8 to 10 lakhs per annum. Whereas if you go to a university like University of Toronto, Waterloo, which I was mentioning, UBC, Simon Fraser, the fees will be 18 to 20 to 23 lakhs per annum. Same for psychology also. Bushra Bano says good vibes. Ah, Bushra Irfan meets Bushra Bano. There's some sparks flying. I can see that. Okay. महक अभी रुक जाओ बायोटेक का ये बुशरा मैडम आने वाली है अभी थोड़ी देर में 2 मिनट रुक जाओ मैं थोड़े से और क्वेश्चन आंसर कर लूँ Tanvi Mahajan, I want to do my MPhil in psychology. Is UK a preferable country? It is. Which university? I have a student. She went to Manchester. She enjoyed Manchester. She did a good job. She is in I'll just message your connects. So you can just WhatsApp us on this 98102640027 and we will do it. टास्क थोड़ी देर में याद कराना यार. Ayush Rana, what was the question? How much lakhs is your budget per year or total? Ayush Rana, what is this? Best place to graduation do in CS and design from outside India, which is cost effective. Manish Puri, cost effective. CS and design. I think look at European countries. Look at Finland. You can look at Prague also. You can look at Sweden. Any of these countries. It will be costing you 8-9 lakhs per annum tuition fees, rest staying and living, which you can earn half of it. मतलब टोटल 12 से 15 लाख खर्चा में हो जाएगा मनीषपुरी. अगर इतना है हमसे connect कर लो. Because Bushra ma'am, can you write in your file and decent marks, then you can get good scholarship. Eco courses in Australia are available. Econometrics is a hot area among commerce. Top universities, University of Melbourne, then ANU, then instead fee structure, I have to check. But you can get EARAs also to manage a large part of it. But generally, I would imagine it to be around 20 lakhs, 25 lakhs per annum. Yeah, but I can still check exactly. Okay. Next. Is US good for MBBS? Sanya Chopra, US, you don't have MBBS directly after 12. First, you do a 4 year grad and then US happens. Okay, these are the actual rankings of Indian University, which I can't even see. Oh God. 373 present rank. IIT Mumbai. IIT Madras present rank is 1221. Yeah, various rankings are given. I'm sure with your bright eyes you can see this. I can't even see closely. Mr. Ribu, can you put it bigger? Shweta Singh, Bushra, can you research and get back to Shweta Singh? Manchester versus Bristol. What subject? Fashion management PG course. Varsha Bole. What budgets are you? UL is a good university. I have students who are doing it from UL London. So you can look at a 25 lakhs kind of a budget. So Shivya is here. Shivya Gulati, you speak to. We have another Shivya here. I'm just introducing you to her. She'll tell you about clinical or counseling psychology. Which one do you prefer? Clinical or counseling psychology? We have. You can see Shivya here. She just walked in. Hi. She's removing her mask now and trying to show her face. I have to speak about clinical versus this thing. Yes, fast. So, clinical psychology, you have to get a license from RCI after masters. Only then can you practice clinical psychology. And for counseling psychology, a lot of companies, a lot of NGOs hire you as a counseling psychologist just after your master. But in general, if you have to practice it independently, and if you wish to open up your own, say any organization of your own, then you need to have a license again, for which you can pursue an advanced diploma from NIPSID, which again offers you an RCI licensed degree in counseling psychology, or else you can opt for masters in counseling psychology after your graduation. Thank you, Shivya. Thanks a lot. That is a brief interaction, guys. You can look at my innocent face now. I heard there's a slight lag, so I'm just fixing up another internet connection, guys. And which one? What one do I join in? Huh? Turn Wi-Fi off?
Bushra, can you take the charge?
Yeah, no worries. Right. So, good evening, everyone. So, I think Mr. Chawla has already covered the section that what is the current scenario in India and in university.
I'd
I think,
like to welcome Mr. Chawla back.
yes,
And here again. And Bushra ma'am, you're looking very good today. Big smile, as you can see that. You digest that. Meanwhile, I'll answer one or two questions.
yeah,
Uh,
sure.
Percentage in 12 for admission in UBC. What course? Plan of God. If it is BTech, it is 96, 97%. If it is commerce, 95% kinds will get you in. Yes, you can get Purnima Man. You can get good scholarship in University of Waterloo in case you have a good profile and good percentage. What percentage are we talking about? Nasimanji is good for BCom honors and placement also. BBA, BCom both are good. What will be your best course of commerce student to choose in abroad? If you are good at maths, choose economics. If you are fine with accounts and finance, go for finance. So finance will give you very good jobs. Economics and finance preferred in DU or Ashok. Abroad is better, Sonia Seka. It depends on which country, but abroad definitely is better. The universities are of much of a different level altogether. So I would prefer abroad in case you're open. I'll be showcasing some universities also. Bachelor's in Commerce and Accounts from Australia. Divine, yes. Australia is fairly easy to get. You get me 85%, I'll get you into top three universities. For English teacher, which country? Canada is a good country. You'll have an understanding of French. It can be a lethal combination. Go to the Quebec region in Canada. I start speaking like that. Go to the Quebec region in Canada. Yeah. Can I please contact you for the same? Purnima Man, you can just WhatsApp me and just write me down a number. So just WhatsApp me on this number and I'll organize a separate discussion with our study abroad team and then we can take it forward from there. How can we help? We do all things related to admission, right from assessing you, understanding which place to go for, which universities to apply for. I have a big team. We have 23 people working here at our Southex office, and we will understand and do step by step everything for you till the time you're admitted and you're pushed in the plane and your hostel booking, everything is done. So end to end. Symbiosis Pune go for BBA compared to BCom honors. SNU is Shivnada University, is it, Nishta? Biotech abroad, Ramesh Sharma, it depends on which places you want to go. Like if you want to go to Australia, even with 85, 89%, you will get some scholarship like 25, 30%. But if you're looking at Canada, you'll need to, even to get into top university, you need 95% plus. So you have to again tell me your percentage, you have to tell me your profile. Are you a national level player of something? Are you an international player? So these kind of things will matter. दुबई का मोहम्मद ताबिश अभी बता रहे हैं बुशरा इरफान आप एक बार देख लीजिए what are the opportunities after job opportunity after doing IIT like what you work with top companies Google Amazon why did you go to iitd.ac.in and check placements from there yeah please check it okay next please I think we are now in control and everything is working online okay this is UK employment statistics sector wise. So there are some areas. Can you make it bigger, Mr. Ribu? I can't even see this. Actually, UK is better. Yeah. Arts entertainment 3.7%. Financial insurance, you can see employment figures. Informatics, you can again see a decent employment figure, 4.9%. Yeah. So these are the sectors where employment is happening. I would say health, IT computers, logistics, finance are top areas. Okay. Next. Dhruv Gupta, UK is better. Ishita Lohia, BTech and Biotech from DTU, congratulations. Cheap Masters from Europe. Uh, if you are fine that you can learn the language side by side, go to Germany. You'll get good education and good jobs also. But if you feel that you can't learn the language, then I would propose Netherlands. I would propose Sweden or Finland also. Again, Ishita, you can be in touch with us. Just WhatsApp us and then I'll put you in touch with my team members. Computer science private colleges in India. Aryan, you can check out VIT, Manipal Academy of Higher Education, SRM, all of this. Is Brexit a boon for international student? I would not say so. There are mixed reviews about it because earlier Europe I could have studied anywhere and still worked in UK. Today it might not be possible. So, there are some positives and some negatives. Best undergraduate course for non-medical with physical education. Yeah, so I can look at again computer science, mechanical engineering. The top countries can be in Europe, of course, Finland, Sweden, Denmark, Ireland, Netherlands. Even if you're looking at cybersecurity, ethical hacking kinds, then Estonia. Otherwise, of course, US, UK, Canada, Australia, US, UK, Canada, Australia are there. So, cheap university for economics, which country? University of Economics, Prague. In fact, each European country has University of Economics. So, look at Prague, University of Amsterdam, Netherlands, 7 lakhs per annum. You can check out Sweden universities. You can check out Denmark universities. Yeah. If I apply without the SAT score, which I still get a scholarship. SAT is only needed for US, and this year it has been waived off. You can still get the scholarship based on your scores and your profile. सोनिया सिक्या, दिस इज अ वेरी ओपन एंडेड क्वेश्चन. विच यूनिवर्सिटी इन अब्रॉड, मतलब कुछ बताओ भाई, बजट कितना, क्या कितना. कनाडा चले जाओ, 20-22 लाख रुपए ट्यूशन फीस है. आर यू ओपन फॉर दैट? अरावली आयुर्वेदिक, माई थ्रोट सूदर. Is it worth doing BBA in York, Trent, Ryerson? Yeah, I think York is pretty good. Even Ryerson is a good mix of media courses. अगर तुम थोड़े creative हो, I don't know if you're a boy or a girl, but if you're creative, then Ryerson fits in the bill. So I will go for York or Ryerson. I personally gone to these universities 2 years back. In Singapore, computer science will cost you 16-17 lakhs per annum. Only tuition fees. रहना खाना अलग है. Which country for corporate law? UK. Is University of Queensland good for tourism? Uh, Tourism, I'll have to check the rankings because hospitality, we have sent people to Blue Mountains, La Roche, and others. University of Queensland is a decent university. I'll still have to check the rankings. Percentage for BTech in Canada. Top 5 universities, 94 to 97 percentage. Fees, 20 to 22 lakhs per annum. Rehna khana alag, 8 to 9 lakhs per annum. Best MBA colleges through MAT and ZAT. Today's discussion is abroad. Mohit Dadlani. Please separately ask this question. Can I do MPhil from Glasgow in UK? Is there any university which fits this course? Tanvi, I'll have to research MPhil. I not remember like that. Only thing, my student, she got couple of university but chose Manchester. Sukriti. Which country for psychology? I'll prefer UK, Australia. How's Ashoka and Shivnada for computer science? Ashoka, not that much. Placement wise, they have not been able to do a good show. Shivnada is much, much better. Also, one third of the pricing. King's College London or Manchester versus QML for economics. I would still go for King's College. Somehow it is quite popular. My photograph of King College on Google. I am a Google. What do you say? Google Guide also level 6. I'm going to level 7. Which my time nahi mila, so I was not putting. So my photograph of King's College. One photograph had 1 lakh plus views. Yeah. My profile has been considered positive by EADA Barcelona for Master. Should I pursue it or should I look for ISAID? IE or ISAID? IE ISAID is obviously much better. If you do finance, there are working prospects in Spain, though Corona has shaken up the word, but I would still believe there are possibilities. Akhilesh Kumar, if you want to do law, go for UK or Australia. Take up law plus international relations or law plus public policy. These are hot places. Gokul Krishna, I don't know your background. You have to give your mota background. Don't write chota chota question. Write mota mota questions. Masters in economics abroad, Nahil Talwar, depends. Again, I would propose for UK, some European nations. I would propose Australia, Canada if money is not a problem. Best public value for money country for BBA. University of Economics Prague, 3.4 lakh per annum, English speaking, 83-year-old university, 15,000 students, 50 plus countries से students आएगा. Ishita, that's how University of Economics Prague is there. You You can also consider University of Amsterdam in Netherlands. But most of the dum dum study abroad people don't even talk about this. Yeah. How is US for architecture as compared to India? Definitely much more advanced. Some places they're having smart city included in the architecture thing. So, like in India, also you have planning, B planning. So, similarly, smart city is integrated. Bushra Bano is still waiting. Bushra Irfan Ahmad. Bushra Bano is waiting for you. Bushra loves Bushra Irfan Ahmad. Bushra Irfan Ahmad is late to respond. Which country and university for medical? अभी cover होगा detail में. Corporate law in Germany or BBA in France? I don't know. It's your choice, Devashri Sharma. But maybe I'll opt for BBA in France if you're not very clear. EE graduate transition to career in environmental sciences? Yes, you can. There are a lot of places where EE graduate are accepted into conservation or environmental sciences courses. I have a 6th-year degree diploma in Kathak. That's wow. But what do you want to do after this? Is PPE of psychology important to practice as a clinical psychologist in USA? Yes. Affordable university for non-med. So Ranjana call, I shared this earlier also, like for engineering. So again, Netherlands, University of Amsterdam, Twente, Sweden, Stockholm University, Jönköping, Denmark, Ireland, for cybersecurity, hacking, Estonia, Latvia, University of Waterloo, Canada. Waterloo, any day. Punnimaman, Waterloo. Waterloo is the topmost university in the world for co-op program. क्या आप बात कर रहे हो? Co-op का तो best होता है University of Waterloo में. Let's go for it. Yeah. Best schools for architecture in US. मेरे पास अभी खुला हुआ है, अभी देख के बताता हूँ. No, you'll not get admission in top Canadian university with 90%. 90% can get you Simon Fraser kind of university. Yeah, Pranav Gaur, you'll have to get better marks. Do we need SAT for Finland and Czech Republic? Czech Republic, no SAT needed. कुछ यूनिवर्सिटीज का अपना एग्जाम होता है. Finland, yes, we need SAT. For IE, Master in Finance and year repeat at graduation will hamper the chances a lot. To some extent, yes. But you build it up, you do a good research, good internship, so you can balance. सोनी सिक्योर यूनिवर्सिटी अब्रॉड फॉर फाइनेंस एंड इकोनॉमिक्स बजट 0 to 20. तो ये सब जगह हो जाएगा, विच आई टोल्ड यू अर्लियर ऑल्सो. लेट मी शो यू सम मोर यूनिवर्सिटीज. नेक्स्ट. Is there any need for Hindi teacher also in India? Yes. I think this now will be covered by Bushra Irfan. So Bushra, you cover. I'll keep on answering some questions.
Right, sir.
Last thing, Priyanka Sehgal. It is absolutely true. In US STEM, if you have STEM course, that is science, technology, engineering, STEM courses, people can settle more easily because OPT 3 years is available. Yes, internships matters a lot, Tanya Chabra in UK. There is still time for applying abroad for 2021. That's why this orientation program also. But you'll have to get in touch with us fast. Okay, Bushra.
Right. So the idea of showing these stats is basically, as I can see, also a lot of people asking question about jobs and prospects in the country. So we decided to discuss about that, what sort of courses and how do you basically decide that which countries would be suitable and which courses you should target in which countries, as a lot of people were asking questions also. So Bushra, I'll start with your question only. Which country for physiotherapy? So I would suggest that for physiotherapy, you should definitely look at UK and Australia. They have some really good curriculum options as a course option for you available, not only at graduation or undergraduation or post graduation, but also you can do a lot of certificate and diploma programs as well. Apart from that, on the screen, if you look at some of the most popular career options which are there in Australia, and a lot of people choose Australia because they want to either get settled out there, work for some time, and so on. So I think we have to understand also that what are the careers listed in the occupation list, which means that they need people in such sectors. So these are some of the areas which includes your healthcare, construction. It has retail also. It has research also, and education. So these are the major areas where they'll be looking at people, who can go abroad for studies and get employed. Next. Similarly, on the other hand, in Canada also, if you look at, so Canada also offer good employment opportunities to students, as I was talking about co-op. So co-op is not only to really take on hands-on experience, whatever you have learned at your undergraduate or postgraduate, but also it helps you to secure a job for yourself, because it depends. See, no university will guarantee you any job or any placement. It totally depends on the students also. 50%, I understand that if you are from a recognized and reputed university, then on the basis of that, a lot of employers will get in touch with you, and rest will depend on the kind of skills you have. So these are certain sectors which you can target, which you can aim for jobs, especially in Canadian regions. Next. Next. Okay, so Singapore. A lot of people are asking about questions of how Singapore as a country. So we definitely recommend Singapore as a destination, especially Indian parents. I would say prefer when it comes to undergrad, and this is a country where the crime rate is very very low. And some of the major areas where you can get job for yourself would be into manufacturing, into finances and banking, medical and healthcare sector, aerospace, clean energy, healthcare. So these are the major areas where there's a possibility to get job. Though the number of university that Singapore has is very limited, you might have 3 to 4 options at max in order to apply, but those two, three options are ranked some of top 50 in the world. So I would definitely encourage a student. The only drawback which a student face in Singapore is that they don't get settlement opportunities or probably post-study work permit also. So they have a little restriction towards even if you wish to part-time in the country. So these are certain drawbacks which you have to keep in mind before applying to Singapore. Next. Okay, so I'll just quickly talk about a few countries also in nutshell, that why we should target those. So starting with Australia, next. So Australia has been ranked as the second most popular destination in the world among international students. It has divided into 6 major regions, out of which students who are who are aiming Australia just to get settled in the country, please understand this, that major cities like Melbourne, Sydney, and Brisbane won't offer you any PR related opportunities, but rather you have to look at regional areas. It can be Perth, it can be Canberra, it can be Adelaide also as a capital city of Australia, because you get certain points based on the location, the duration you spend in the country, the kind of program you are doing. So these are the 3 cities which doesn't offer PR opportunities to students if you are planning to get settled. Otherwise, looking in Australia, you get good universities which has been ranked top 100 in the world. Next, Ribu, can you show us? Yeah, so these are the top 8 university in the country which you can target. They're also known as Group 8 universities, which has University of Melbourne, University of Monash, then University of Sydney, Australian National University, and so on. So these are some of the top universities which I suggest student to target as a priority. Depending on the kind of program you're looking at, so for law, for business management, for accounting, and psychology also, I do recommend student to look at Australia as one of the as in it's a very very you have good opportunities in such sectors. Next. Yeah. So coming to the professions and their pay scale. So these are some of the professions in Australia which has been ranked in the highest paying professions. So if you are looking at, so you can see IT system and architect can earn up to 1,39,690 Australian dollars. So which is very good compared to other countries if you compare. And similarly, on the other hand, if looking engineers are looking for such opportunities in the country, or analysts, construction managers, doctors, data scientists, and so on. So these are the pay packages you can get in Australia. A lot of a student go for undergraduate, and then they work for some time, and then probably do their post graduation. So students who are looking for post graduation in Australia and looking for post study work permit, also please understand you at least have to stay back for 2 years in the country. That means the program duration is supposed to be of 2 years. Then only you can be eligible for post study work permit. Otherwise you won't get any post study work permit. After a year or 1.5 year, you have to come back to your home country. Next. Right. So these are basically projections by Australian government that these are the major areas where a lot of jobs would be available in the next 4 or 5 years. So it includes your social assistance and healthcare section. It has scientific and research-based career options and technical services as well. Education and teaching. So somebody was asking about teaching to whether to go Canada or other places. So I absolutely recommend and strongly recommend Australia for teaching, because you have a lot of opportunities in the country for teaching. So education and teaching and training is one of the sector where a lot of jobs are going to be there. And of course construction also, if anybody is from architect background or civil engineer, can also look for opportunities in the country. Next. Okay, so coming to Netherlands. So Netherlands, as Jatin sir was also highlighting initially. So for Netherlands, I recommend, because firstly, it has been ranked as sixth happiest country in the world, and there are reasons behind it. If you look at the kind of lifestyle people have out there, the working hours and everything. I mean, recently in the news, I have also get to know about that they have shut down all of the jails, because the crime rate is very very low in the country. And not only that, mostly I think 80-90% people speak in English out there. So this is one of the European nation where people speak more English compared to their own native languages, which is Dutch. Coming to the programs offered by universities, so there are a lot of programs which is 2100 and plus programs taught in English language. So you don't find any difficulty if you wish to study your undergrad or postgrad in Netherlands. And then apart from that, it's a very good opportunity for students who are wish to pursue agriculture or horticulture. So and not only agriculture, horticulture, also pharmacy and food sciences is another are other career options which you can look at in the country. Next. Right. So this is a very good. I mean, I could really relate to the students who are going to pursue their undergrad and postgrad, because these are the firms, international firms, which have their regional headquarters in the Netherlands, which makes it possible for all the students to look for internships opportunities. And they do offer. They have programs for students coming in for internships. So if you see, Nike has a 12-month internships program, which generally starts in the month of February and August. So you can really approach these international firms and companies where they can give you good stipend as well, along with internship opportunities, which later on probably can be a prospect for your jobs as well. And not only Nike, Cisco, IKEA, Adidas, and there are other companies as well, which which can offer you good internships opportunities there. Next. Okay, so the universities that you can target. So Amsterdam is the top-notch university out there, following with Utrecht, Delft, Leiden, Groningen, Twente, and Eindhoven. So these are some of the top university which you can target in Netherlands. For almost all of the programs are available, starting from business management to journalism to MBBS and all. So you can definitely target these universities. Their admission process generally begin in the month of October, and the admission closes by January mid. So if you are looking for opportunities in Netherlands in order to study, so you have to hurry up. Next. Okay, so following with Denmark, so I'm going to cover a few European countries now. So Denmark is another destination which I recommend to students, especially as a lot of students are asking for economical options or cost-effective options. So I think Denmark is the place which you can target. As you see, tuition fees starting from 5,20,000 per annum to 14 lakhs, depending on the program and the university. Apart from that, living cost would be somewhere close to 8 to 10 lakhs, and but you have opportunity to stay to work part time out there and can really support your living out there. Apart from that, undergraduate programs, very limited programs are available at an English language, but for postgrad, if a student who are aiming for PG, they have good opportunities. So you can see for architecture, for industrial electronics management, languages also you can pursue in the country. Next. So may the fees for BTech in Netherlands would be somewhere close to 1,900 euros per semester. So that is the fee that they charge, because again in Europe most of the universities have their fees subsidized by the government. So be it a domestic student or international student coming in, you have subsidized fees. So these are the list of university that offered by Denmark as a country. So I'm sure some of you may have heard of Copenhagen Business School as one of the top, and it has very very good. I mean, it has been ranked for MIM programs, and apart from that, you can also look at some other universities which has been known for some different programs also. Next. Austria, though majorly people in Austria speak in German. So if you know German, if you wish to learn German, then only I suggest Austria as a place. Otherwise, it is very difficult to survive without getting to know about their language. But when it comes to fees and when it comes to tuition fee, so it as low as 2,98,000, which is close to 3 lakhs, and it can go up to 21 lakhs as well per annum. So depending again on the kind of university and the course you look at, living cost would vary from 8 lakhs to 8 lakhs to 10 lakhs at max, and not more than that, as you have again part-time options available for you. Some of the popular courses taught in English would be business, petroleum engineering, international wine business, and then you have leisure management as well. So Austria is also known for cybersecurity, if you wish to pursue that in the country. Next. So these are some of the popular University of Vienna, then Graz, Webster, Johnny's. So these are some good university. Again, undergrad would be in German, or if you wish to pursue your postgrad, then I would recommend Austria. Otherwise, German is the language that people speak there, and they have the native in which they taught their programs mostly. Next. Divine, I want to understand that Latrobe or RMIT, which program you are asking? Sweden. Yes, so Sweden is another destination as a part of European nation. So it has a good university. The cost again would be starting from 6 lakhs to 13 lakhs at max, and living would be somewhere again close to 7-8 lakhs to 9 lakhs at max. Apart from that, some of the popular program would be international tourism management, retail management, prosthetics, sustainable enterprise, new media design, and there are other programs also, starting from humanities background to commerce background and science also. So Sweden, again, I would recommend some of good universities would be KTH, next Chalmers. You can also target other university. Uh, Stockholm University is very, very popular, and Stockholm has a very good executive MBA program for students who are looking for MBA out there. So these are the colleges and universities which you can target in Sweden. Next. So may the percentage required for Netherlands would be minimum would be 75%, but again, meeting minimum eligibility criteria doesn't guarantee any admission. So above 75%, whatever score you can get, as much as it makes it more easy for you to get into these universities. Okay, so Prague, I think Jitin sir has already covered about Prague as a destination. You have tuition fee starting from 3 lakhs, and 3 lakhs is the average cost. Universities would start generally at 50,000 also. So University for Health and Life Sciences offers a program where the fees is 50,000 per annum, and the fees can extend up to 21 lakhs to 12,000, 21 lakhs 12,000 per annum also, as they offer very good MBBS program also for student looking for example, Charles University, and there are other university also which you can plan. They take entrance exam. Somebody was asking what is the time for the entrance exam Charles universities take. So February is the time, January, February, when their admission entrance exams begin, following with interviews. Living cost in Prague would be somewhere close to 5 lakhs to 8 lakhs at max. And some of the popular courses, as I've discussed, medicine already, business management, economics, information, forestry. They also have good programs in international relations if anybody is looking for. Next. These are the university which you can target in Prague: Charles University of Economics, Prague; Czech Technical University; Czech University of Life Sciences, as I mentioned about it already. Next. Japan. So Japan is I think is now my personal favorite, and it is emerging as one of the destination for abroad, and a lot of students are have started learning Japanese also, because this is one of the requirement that you have to fulfill if you wish to study in Japan, especially at undergrad level. The average tuition fee is 10 lakhs. There are certain places where you can study less than 10 lakhs also. Living cost would be somewhere close to 8 to 9 lakhs per annum that you have to spend. Liberal arts, they have a very good and amazing programs for liberal arts. Not only liberal arts, but also applied mathematics, economics, communication technology, natural resources, and conservation. And apart from that, they have a very good combinations programs, which is more of liberal arts and liberal sciences. So student who wish to study a mix of everything can look for such programs in Japanese universities. Next. So some of top universities which are ranked top 50 and top 100 in the world: University of Tokyo, Yokohama, Osaka. These are some of the public university. Then Yamaguchi, Ritsumeikan, Akita. These are private university which you can also target in the country. So Japan, guys, I would definitely recommend if you are interested in pursuing university there in Japan, then you need to learn Japanese. Or probably you can also join the foundation program where you will be first learning Japanese and then joining the university. Next. So what does a university want? So a lot of people are asking that what percentage are we looking at and what other things that you should do. So generally, any university, any decent university that you are aiming, be it Canada, be it Netherlands, be it any country in Europe, be it any other places, that you need minimum of 75% in order to qualify. And then you can get the better marks you get, the better university you get. But a student who have got less than 75%, what do? They have some decent options available compared to what options we have, as sir was talking about, that even Delhi University and other university in India rank somewhere 700 and plus, close to that. So in that case, I would definitely recommend, if you're getting a 200 or 300 ranked universities, I won't mind getting into those. Second would be entrance exam. So it depends on the course to course and country to country, that what exams you'd be writing and what's not. So if you are aiming US, if you are targeting Finland, if you are looking at Singapore, so you have to sit for SATs. Otherwise, SATs are not mandatory any place. It might be a requirement of any university, but you have to consult a counselor or any professional before releasing for such exams, because whether you need it or you don't need it, you need to understand that. Entrance exam is also very important concern for student aiming for MBBS outside, because in that case you have to sit for MBBS entrance exam at least a year before. So if you are in class 12th, UKCAT has been already done, ISAT is going to over soon. And if you are going to apply to some of the other countries, then in that case you have deadlines approaching for those entrance exams, so you need to start preparing and then probably you go ahead with that. Unique profile is something which is unique in itself as an individual for yourself. So if you are participating, if you're doing a lot of activities at national international level, if you are taking a lot of certifications, be it language, be it sports, be it music, be it dancing, be it any other thing, so all these activities would carry a lot of weightage when it comes to admissions outside. So if you are in class 9th and 10th, then probably you have to start building your profile. And also in 11th also, students who are already in class 12 standard, they have to rush for their applications. Lastly is presenting your application to university. So building a profile, sitting for entrance exam and academics alone will not be sufficient. You also have to prepare a lot of write-ups and essays and SOPs which explain the entire story. So an admission officer might not look at all of your activities that you have participated and so on, but the essay that you're going to provide it to them, they will have a look at it, that what all is your experience, your past experiences, and what are your future goals and planning. So these are 4 or 5 things which I recommend and I suggest all of the student, be it undergrad level or going for a post grad, you have to focus on that. So at post grad level, requirements would be comparatively more high and more number of essays you have to write. Next. Okay, so these are some tests which are required. SAT, ACT, we have already talked. IELTS, TOEFL, PT, either of the exam you can sit and prove your English proficiency. PT is not acceptable all of the places. Canada and Australia take PT. Rest of the places, either you have to sit for IELTS and TOEFL. UKCAT, ISAT, and individualized entrance exam by university is for basically MBBS students who are targeting medicines outside. Language proficiency, as I spoke about, Japanese or German or France, so all these places will take your language certification also. So if you wish to study there, if you learn their language, so it would be great and easy for you, not only in getting admissions but also when you look for jobs, when you look for internships outside, it is required. And advanced placement, especially for the student aiming for US. So these advanced placement APs you have to start writing from 10th and onwards. So you have to prepare now. You can understand that what amount of work I'm expecting if you are aiming for some of the top notch. As people ask at times that which are the best universities, but please understand that which are the right fit for you. Not all best university you can get in, but which is the right fit for you. You need to understand that. Next. So what happens when you have everything in your profile, when you have a combination of academics and entrance exams and profile and so on. So this is one of the example of our student Anav Nagpal, who got a very good profile. He has done internships internationally as well and nationally. He had designed logos for various companies. He got a very good SAT score of 1510 out of 1600. He wished to do computer science. So if you look at his offer letters, he got offer from University of Toronto, University of Waterloo, University of Massachusetts Amherst. So these are the university where he wished to get in, and based on his profile, based on the mix of his activities and combinations, he got a good amount of scholarship of $64,000 from US University. So this is what we expect when you talk about scholarship. So you have to be eligible for it. You have to earn the scholarship for that matter. Next. This is another student of ours, Arsh Arora. Again, Arsh has done a good amount of activities, and he could get offer letters from University of Massachusetts Amherst, so Buffalo Sunny, and University of Texas. So again, if you look at the scholarship that you have got, varying from $48,000 to 84,000 US dollars. So again, he has everything in his profile what is required. So if you start early, you have higher chances, say similarly for postgrad and postgrad students also. Next. So what are the finances that you have to prepare? So for some countries I've already covered. For rest, US would be somewhere close to 25 to 35. Again, this is an average tuition fee. It can be low as well. It can be high as well. So there are certain university which start at 14, 15 lakhs as well. And there are university which would cost you 45 lakhs per annum too. Living cost would be 10 to 12 lakhs per annum. US and Canada offers generally undergrad program for 4 years. The duration of the program for undergrad would be 4 years. For rest of the program at masters and PG level would be either of 1.5, or it can be 10 months also. You get job search visa as in your post-study work permit, varying from the program. So if it's a STEM program, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, then you get a 3 years of post-study work permit. Otherwise, you get OPT of 1 year. Then following with UK, Australia, Canada, they are almost in the same budget, starting from 12 lakhs to 26 lakhs is the cost that you have to bear in these three countries. Again, living cost would vary from 6 lakhs to 10 lakhs per annum. Duration of the program is going to be 3 years. Canada would be 4 years, as initially mentioned. And post-study work permit generally is of 2 years. Germany, there are places where you don't have to pay any tuition fee, but of course there's a semester fee that you have to pay of 500 or 1600 euros. Again, to be eligible for German university at undergrad level, you need 13 years of education. And if you're going for postgrad, then you can directly apply for that. Post-study work permit will be of 1.5 years, and apart from that, living expenses that you have to bear would be 9 lakhs. Czech Republic I've already covered. Netherlands I've already mentioned. Otherwise, it's 7 lakhs to 17 lakhs that you have to bear. Ireland would be somewhere close to 12 lakhs to 22 lakhs. Singapore again would be 17 lakhs to 22 lakhs, depending on the program. But again, there will be no job search visa, no post-study work permit that you get in the country. So these are the expenses that you have to plan if you are going outside. Next. Okay, so now is the time when I would also like to highlight about the deadlines, as we are already sitting in the month of November, end of November basically. So applications, the right time for to begin with the application is the month of September, when worldwide applications begin. And for 2021 intake, they will start closing down from November or December onwards. So December 15 would be the first deadline for most of the university, and then following with 1st January, 15 January, and rest. So if you wish to, if you are still in class 12th, if you are in your college final year, then probably this is the right time when you have to start. Otherwise, you won't be able to really apply for September 2021 intake. You have to drop 6 months or probably a year in order to take admission in any of the top universities. So here I mentioned about US university. So some of the early deadlines, if you see, have been already over on 1st of November. Now we are only left with the regular decision, which will be over by 1st January or 2nd January at max. So you have to start preparing from now and onwards, then only you'll be able to get through. Next. For other countries like UK, Australia, so you see UK applications begin early September, and deadlines are generally October. October 15 was the deadline for Oxford and Cambridge. Now the second deadline would be 15th of January for undergrad student. For postgrad student, first round of applications have been already done. For second round of application, you have to start right away. Australia, generally September intake have already started. Otherwise, they have multiple intakes, and depending on the intake, university close their application seats. Canada, late August, generally applications begin, late August or October at max. November, December, and mid-January are the deadlines of the university. Again, students who are aiming for scholarship also you have a deadline. So if you wish to get a scholarship also, you have to apply early, compared to just not wait for the deadlines. And if you apply in the first round, or if you apply for before the regular decision, before the deadline, whatever the deadline university provides for scholarship, then you have higher chance of getting a scholarship. Otherwise, you won't be eligible to sit for a scholarship. And European countries generally start in October. At times, it varies. Some university begins in November, December also. For example, Finland will start in December. Singapore generally start in October, and their deadline is 21st March mainly. So these are the deadlines which you have to keep in mind. And if you are, again I'm repeating, if you are in class 12th, if you are in final year of your college, you have to file your application right now. Student who are in class 9th, 10th, and 11th, or first year, second year, then probably you can start building your profile, and you can start your application preparation from now and on. Otherwise it becomes a challenging for student who deal with everything, with their academics, with their application preparation in the final year or the last year of their schooling. Next. Yeah, I think I have covered most of it, and it's up to you now. How do you take your decision? Now I will take quickly few questions as I see that chat box was popping up. So, Tanvi, what is the percentage criteria to get admission in MPhil in clinical psychology in UK? So, Tanvi, for psychology, there's a whole lot of process that you have to undergo before really apply for the applications. You have to get a lot of accreditations in advance, and you also have to send your postgraduate and undergraduate transcripts to British Psychological Society (BPS). Once they accredit your degree and the subject combination you have studied, then only you can apply. So there's no such percentage criteria. As I said, that 75% is the minimum criteria that you can have. Are there enough jobs in London? Okay, so looking at the COVID times and looking at the COVID situation, there are little challenges that a lot of people are facing getting jobs in UK. Certain sectors, as I initially mentioned, like healthcare or probably education, if you are looking for, then there are a couple of jobs which you can look at in London. Nishta, if you are sitting for SAT exam, then I don't think so. There is any other requirement of the country or of the university. Let's suppose if one look for Oxbridge program, they don't take SATs. They have their own entrance exam. So first, you need to understand that which universities and which colleges you are targeting, and first go through their requirements. So if they take their own entrance exam, you don't need to sit for SATs. If they don't take it, you can. Hema Kapoor for management. I think they have some good reputed universities out there for management, which initially you can take, you can complete your post graduation out there and can move to other places as well. As I cannot really assure and what is the current situation in UK. Pranav, definitely hotel management is a wonderful option, and I would also suggest that if you go ahead with hospitality management rather than hotel management, it has comparatively more prospects. Gia, how do you build your profile for abroad? So I think in that case, you can also contact us. So we'll evaluate that what you have done in the past and what are your strengths and weaknesses. Accordingly, we'll tell you that what all is required in order to build your profile further. So that, and of course, we need to understand at which kind of colleges you are aiming. So let's suppose if you are targeting some of the top 50 of the world, then there's a set of criteria that what all is to be done in the profile. And if you are targeting other universities, so it depends entirely. So the numbers are flashing on the screen, you can speak to us. Okay. Our Japanese business course in English. So, Nishta, generally at undergrad, as I mentioned, that you need to know Japanese. For postgraduate, they do have programs available in English, and some of the private university also offer at undergraduate level programs in English. So, you have both the options available. We need to understand that what you have done in the previously and what subject combinations do you had, and then accordingly, I can tell you that what universities you can target. Okay, I think Tanvi, I think for that. Okay, so can you get a job? So for psychology, it's very important that you should have a license before really practicing as a psychologist. You might work as an intern, but you cannot practice as a psychologist, clinical psychologist until and unless you get the license. So once your degree would be accredited from the BPS, then you have higher chance of getting a license. So there's an entrance exam that you have to sit for to qualify for license. For Waterloo, Aravali, in that case, I would suggest that if you get 90% and plus, along with the rest of the requirement which I mentioned, that what all you need, so you have a great chance of getting a scholarship also from the university. Nishtha, what you're telling me right now is not sufficient in order to be considered as a good profile. I will explain you once you contact and the numbers flashing on the screen. I'll explain you what does actually it means to have a good profile. So we'll be also having profile building sessions soon. I think probably next week we'll be coming again with some information about how to build your profile and what is required by the university. So you can attend those, and if you want to have a one-to-one discussion, then the numbers are flashing on the screen. You can contact also. Mariam, yes, it is very good career option to pursue psychology in Australia. But again, depends whether you're going for an undergrad or you are going for postgrad. Again, a lot of accreditation is required if you're going for postgrad. Initially, if you have done your undergraduate in psychology, so a lot of university might not recognize your degree, and you might have to undergo a pathway program before really joining masters in psychology. Ramesh Sharma, I would suggest that if you're looking for economical options, because no university will guarantee you a scholarship. So without a scholarship, if you, let's suppose, are not able to pursue your studies, then I would recommend that you look at European countries. Otherwise, I mean, why I'm suggesting, because a couple of my students, actually two of my students, have got up to 100% scholarship from Finland and other university, and biotech is a good opportunity out there. So you can get really good scholarship out there. You need Tushar. You need only 2 to 3 at max LORs. You don't need a lot of LORs, but of course you need to focus on your essays. That's what you're writing, and of course the quality of LOR also matters. So it's important if you can review your LOR from any professional, and then probably choose among which one to utilize for your application. Business in Finland. So Aditi, there are certain university which cost you as low as 7 to 8 lakhs also in Finland, or probably 5-6 lakhs as well. So for a business program, make sure that you have mathematics, and 5-6 lakhs would be the cost of tuition fee, and your living cost would be again somewhere close to 8 to 9 lakhs. Shivya Gulati, for PhD in psychology or PhD in any other area, there's a separate process. So what happens is basically whichever area you decide to work on, you have to prepare a proposal and send it to the university professor who's working on the same area or same interest as you are going to work upon. They will review your proposal, and they will send their feedback to you, and then once your proposal is accepted, then only you can apply for their process. So it's not like that you can directly file your application for PhD, but definitely you can go ahead with it. Again, accreditations are required in that case too. So I think this is it for today, and we will be back again with another session probably next Sunday. Apart from that, if students who are still looking for admissions outside can please contact professionals right now, because you won't be having a lot of time in order to prepare all of your documents before the deadline. So if you wish to speak to us, then the contact numbers you already have, and rest I can answer your questions separately. Thank you so much for joining us here today, and wish you good luck.